Hello, hope you're well. Another day, and you wouldn't believe it, right? It's raining again. I don't know, I can't wait for this warmer weather to turn up. It'd be amazing. Anyhow, thought I patched a hole up in the floor. Customer member's in, everything's rust treated, and it's in primer. I didn't show you that bit, I'm sure you didn't need to see the process of that. But it's all in, welded and buttoned up. I will later on show you underneath so you can see the weld and so forth and so forth. I managed to get hold of a bit of sheet metal yesterday. It's actually quite a bit thicker than the floor, about 2mm or something like that. But I'm going to use it. I was summing an R-ring about, do I just buy a floor pan? And some of you might hate it and think, no, I should put the floor pan in, keep it all original, make it look OEM, blah blah blah. But I was thinking that as well. But are you going to see it? No, it's going to be under carpet. And it's not like I'm going to be laying on the floor looking at the chassis all the time, is it? So it's going to be patched up, it's going to be strong. So that's what I'm going to go with. Sheet metal was a free off-cut piece from my brother-in-law Adam. So if you're watching, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, just be nice to get this buttoned up, really. The weather's not really got me motivated today, I'm completely honest. My legs are soaked already, kneeling on the floor. It's what it is, isn't it? But yeah, the one thing for it really is measure, cut, trim, whatever else. I'm not too sure what to do down here because I don't think the sheet metal's going to go right up against this because of the natural lip. So yeah, I don't really know, to be honest, on that bit. I'm just going to wing it for a chocolate biscuit and see what happens, really. And then go from there. Right, I really now must crack on with this. His otherwise it's not going to get done today. I'm just not feeling it. So I'm going to get all this cut out. I won't bore you with that side of it. I'm sure you all know how to cut a bit of sheet metal and whatnot. And then once it's all cut, ready to weld in, I'll be back. So yeah, I'll come stop it there and crack on. Hello, 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 hello. Right, I'm back. I'll tell you something, this was a chore. Really, ideally metal was a bit too thick. I sort of knew it would be, but you know, I had to just go with it. In the end I just trimmed this bit off. I wanted to do it one piece as you saw, and in the end I just had to cut down here, cut that section off. Just so I could get the slight slant on it. And as you can see, I've just started welding underneath from where the cross member lip is to this floor. This weld all along here is attached to the cross member as well as underneath. I've got to finish off this bit. I'm just going to tap this in and weld this up possibly, but I run out of welding wire again, you know, so here's what it is. I've just got a couple of little areas to finish off here and a little bit over there. But the strongest part of the car for sure. It ain't going to fall apart, but it's done. I've just got, obviously I will grind the welds back a little bit, just to tidy it up. If I get underneath, I'll show you under there as well. If I can, is this? Oh no, here comes me dogs. Here, Frida. Hello, look, she's got her jacket on. Here's old Chewy. No, don't go under there. Wait, go over there. Good, go over there. Go over there. Go on, you're gonna get all wet. Right. Anyway, anyhow. So that's all done. Go on, in the garden. Yeah. That's all welded along now. So under here's done. Obviously I just need to wire brush it. It's a bit of service rust on the floor, I just want to treat. And then I'll seam seal everything under there. But yeah, she's all solid, she ain't going anywhere. So that side is all good. Right, if I go to the other side of it, I'll show you that. Bear with me 2 minutes. I'm absolutely, this weather is awful. And then, as you can see, just started welding up along the seam there. Run out of welding wire. Bit of service rust up there. Just I've got to rub all this back anyway and treat this. And yeah, now I'll seam seal everything, so it'll all be watertight. But generally, happy with how it's gone. And not much to do now, like I say, it's only welding. I'll stick a bit of weld. I'll stick the torch down there, is that going to work? I'll stick a bit of weld on the back of this seat bracket post here. But yeah, not bad for half a day's work, shall I say. Yeah, just got to go get some more welding wire and we can finish it up. And they can all be painted under there, which is good. Next job, I am going to use that thick metal for this because I think it's going to be ideal. The chassis leg. As I said the other day, I'm going to cut down here somewhere to about here, weld in some new nuts, etc, etc, and that'll be that job done. But being the metal slightly thicker, obviously that's going to help, especially if you're jacking it up on there or whatever. But I'm definitely not doing any more today. I'm going to go in, dry up, and on to the next job. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But oh dear, I'm all smoked out. Tried wearing a mask under the welding helmet. It don't work. You'll steam up. You can't see where you're welding. Oh, what a chore. Anyway, anywho, moving on. She's done. Sort of. Just needs finishing up. But happy. To be fair, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's better than what's over there. So yeah, I'm happy. Right. Thank you for watching. And appreciate all the support and everything we're getting, which is very nice. And I shall catch up with you all on the next one. Take it easy. Take care.